quick recap for Sarge, who wasn't able to make it last session, but the group met with the elder Ashara of the Aarakocra tribe and did some smooth talking, kind of smooth things over. She allowed the group to remain peacefully and even do a little bit of shopping, because that is essentially the last bastion of civilization you are going to encounter as you move deeper into the jungle and head towards Omu. A ceremony was performed, the Dance of the Seven Winds, and that gave all of the party members the ability to fly for 3 days, which we montaged pretty quickly because it's just flight. As you guys flew down towards Omu, couldn't quite make it the whole way, and you settled down into the jungle a bit northeast of your intended destination, where you guys started traveling on foot. As a part of traveling on foot, that days progressed there pretty normally until the group happened upon a clearing of basically a massacre. There were bodies everywhere of undead all about the jungle in this clearing, and a little bit of investigation happened. And then as night dawned upon the group, a droning sound could be heard and got closer and closer to the group until a scream could be heard, and someone beckoning the group for help. After doing a little bit of investigating, it was discovered that this person was being puppeted by these vines and tendrils of the jungle up through the extremities of the person, kind of puppeting the person around and peeking through them, and threw that corpse to the side and then attacked the group. And you guys fought off those vines. It is dark now, and as you guys fought off the last of the tendrils, you could see in the trees some entity was moving through the foliage of the jungle. You could see trees swell and then contract as this thing kind of moved from one tree to the next. And all the while, this horrible, ear-piercing droning was happening. And you can kind of hear it move away from you for the time being. And that's where we left off. Do y'all want to go over items or anything like that Sarge may have wanted before we actually pick up?
I mean, it's up to Sarge. I mean, yeah, probably.
I think y'all bought one or two items for Sarge.
I think we have them in the bag of holding right now. Yeah, we got the potion of polymorph.
There's a few different brands of that. Did you note which one you bought?
Ankylosaurus.
200 feet of rope.
Yep. Hunting trap.
Clayton, can you see that list?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay.
I thought we got one thing, like one. I can't remember.
I think you got Sarge the potion of jump.
Okay.
Y'all find yourselves in this, in the jungle with this body that has just been cast to the side. and you find no other evidence of that this creature had even been here besides the body before you and a couple of cut up vines. And one vine particularly charred from being smoten by Creed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? Well, it is dark now. What are your character's motivations right now? What are the types of things that your character is driven by as we move towards Omu? What are your short-term goals?
I think my character is getting frustrated with the jungle. Probably at it's hot. It's not like a place where like my character like really loves. But I think he wants he's definitely motivated by like getting like finding all of these unholy kind of creatures and kind of purging them. So that's
cool. Tizala?
With the kind of the opposite of Creed's experience, he's like, the deeper we go in, he's like, oh my god, there's more, because he grew up in the jungle, but never ventured far from his village, and it just keeps getting weirder and weirder, and he has better adventures. So I know how to flavor his wind wall now. I took that spell, but it'll be after witnessing the Arakokra's spell or ritual. It's going to be kind of flavored that way, but it's something. So I think he has now instinct to explore really his jungle, because it's I've lived here my whole life and I've never even been. It's like going to Dallas for the first time, but you're 30. You're like, what? It's been here the whole time? I don't know. That was a terrible example. Don't go to Dallas. But anyway, you know what I'm saying.
Cool. Who's next?
I would say Jerome is mostly, I think his main priority right now is better understanding the magic of the evils that flow through the forest of Chultan. And so I think seeing that giant, seeing that whatever that was that we fought off a minute ago, I think his primary thing is trying to understand the origins of some of what he's seeing over the last day. And I think he is that's probably the most immediate. Definitely end goal is still very much the broader effects of the soulmonger, and but yeah, more immediate is I think just understanding the magic in the forest, and then it's just continue. And then I think with finding this group, I think he's feeling just a little relieved to not be on his own right now.
Cool. Sarge?
Oddly enough, Sarge is actually kind of enjoying this moment. It keeps his mind occupied off of the horrors of his past that he's trying to run from, previous battles and such. But he kind of enjoys the flippantness of this group and their ease to run into battle. So he's looking around to keep these young whippersnappers alive.
All right. So keep that in mind as we play through this session, what your motivation is and the types of things you want to explore and poke and prod for. Okay, so night is upon us. You find yourself in unfamiliar territory, or I guess in the territory of an unfamiliar entity, and still want to push your way down towards Omu, but I'll ask if you're setting up camp. What is the what are your preparations for the night?
I think How long has it been dark?
It's like 9 or 10 p.m. Like, you can still see the glow of the sun far off in the distance, but it's only getting darker.
I don't think we can have much confidence finding anywhere safer in this forest.
Yeah, agreed. Well, if we're going to bed down, I will do a quick sweep, and Dazala will burn his last wild shape and do like a rapid dash, wide perimeter sweep as a panther to see what we're dealing with, make sure the area is safe.
Okay. Make a survival check. So as you're in your panther form, you kind of make a wide perimeter around the camp. And in the direction that the entity departed from where you are, you can hear the droning still very faintly off in the distance. And then as you continue your perimeter, you can, gets fainter and fainter. But you can tell the entity is not gone.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group and be like, maybe we shouldn't take any chances. So I snap my fingers and a rope drops down right next to me. I cast rope trick.
Rope trick.
Never seen anyone actually use that in a campaign.
And so I'm gonna cast that, and then I'm gonna start climbing up. I'm gonna climb up into the space, and it can hold up to 8 people.
So you're gonna short rest in there?
I'm thinking. Well, how long does it last? Actually, I didn't really think about
1 hour.
Yeah, I was thinking longer than that, but
yeah, let's just long rest in this interdimensional space.
Can you cast it at a higher level to get more time out of it?
No, I don't think so.
Where's that Liam's tiny hut when you need it?
Yeah, I definitely don't have that though. Well, I could.
I'm gonna toss everybody into the bag of holding and just tie it up really in a high tree.
It's a little dangerous.
Yeah, just suffocate everybody in the astral plane.
How long does?
Interesting. I mean, I want Liam's tiny hut. I have it.
Ooh.
It's 8 hours.
You have Liam's tiny hut?
It's a spell, yeah.
As a cleric?
Apparently.
Twilight.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Twilight gets it.
Yeah, I thought that was it's like a sorcerer and wizard spell.
Yeah, Twilight's crazy.
Yeah, Twilight gets a lot.
Cleric,
I'm getting a lot of spells as a Twilight cleric. I'm like, holy crap.
It's part of the base or the pre-selected.
Post stuff about how they ban Twilight clerics from their campaigns. I don't know why. I haven't actually read anything into Twilight clerics to know why they do that, but we'll find out, I guess.
They're a cleric with the utility of a sorcerer, which becomes dangerous, but I mean, no more dangerous than the other class.
Okay, well, are you casting that?
Let's see, dude. It seems like the party's worried, so yeah, I'll go ahead and ooh, and I'm gonna ritual cast it as well. Excellent.
Hell yeah.
Right, yeah, you spend 10 minutes casting your tiny hut.
That's what he was doing during the battle. We were all fighting these things. Sarge is like,
I just
ready.
What is this, a hut for ants?
I'm gonna. While he's casting that as ritual, I'm gonna cast detect magic as a ritual.
Okay. That's got a 10-foot radius.
Is it only 10 feet? Gosh, I need to read my spells more.
Maybe it's 10 or 30. I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna 30 feet. That's still good. I'm gonna cast it within the 30 feet radius of where he's casting. The inciting head.
Okay.
I want to prepare an action. So if somebody like jostles me awake, or if I hear something like relatively close to us, I'm just gonna immediately cast Divine Sense.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna be on the ready for that.
What is the distance on that? 30 feet?
60 feet.
Oh, 60 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 10 minutes casting Hut, 10 minutes casting Detect Magic, preparing Divine Sense,
Marking some
and
trees as a pencil.
Baron is scratching some trees.
Well, yeah.
Do you do the both?
Big scratch and then a little bit of pea spray here and there, so that hopefully nothing's hunting panthers. That'd be scary, but we'll keep the riffraff
Okay.
away.
So as you guys are casting these spells and marking your territory, Theron, while you are
Call back.
did I say Theron? Tazala, you roll a perception check for me.
That's a name I've not had.
But Josh, he's been dead for 30 years.
Okay, so Theron, on your way back, Tazala. I don't know why Theron's in my head right now. Tazala, on your way back, you catch the silhouette of a humanoid figure, dark of skin, similar to your normal humanoid skin, is running toward where you know camp to be.
I intercept
In what way?
in a cat way.
Like you attack? You run in front of?
Rush ahead. I'm sure I can easily get ahead in between camp and them, and then kind of ambush, jump out very loudly, cause a huge ruckus.
Okay. So this person that you see running full sprint, basically darting from tree to tree, gets to within about 30 feet of the group before you catch up to him. You kind of pounce around, tree climb around and jump in front of him, and he stops. And before you see a Chultan man glistening with sweat, who kind of looks back to you, says, "Be gone, cats, be gone." And then he kind of is trying to sidestep you to get around you and keep going.
I'll do like a security guard, just kind of stay in between and start caterwauling, assuming the guys can hear it too. It's pretty close.
Yeah, what's everyone else doing?
We can hear this?
Yeah, it's the cat's being loud. Peace, peace, cat, peace.
I'm gonna start running that way.
Okay. Yeah, you get up and you start running in that direction. Are the two people who are ritually casting their spells continue to cast?
Yeah, Sarge isn't gonna stop yet. Nothing's happened yet. It's gonna.
I'll stop,
way.
and I'll stop and run over.
Okay. So you guys run over, and now two people from the camp come run up behind Tizala, and you can now see this Chultan man who, and by the way, when he speaks, Tizala, he's been speaking to you in Chultan, not in common. And you can see a Yekwa that's strung across his back. He's like very wiry and muscular, wearing only like a light padded cloth and leather for his protection. And you see that and you can clearly tell this man values speed over protection. And as the others come up to him, the Chultan man looks up to the rest of the group and in broken common says, "Come, Uluu Thanongh has marked you for death.
Uluu Thanongh, do I know what that is?
You must only run. You cannot fight it."
Shit, I'll transform back. Transform beast. In Chultan, I'll ask him like, "What is this? What's? Do I know what that is?" Uluu Thanongh.
He says, "Uluu Thanongh is a demon of the jungle. He kills all in its path." And he's saying this to you in Chultan now. "There is no fighting it. You can fight and it will keep coming back. I watched you. You survived. You are one of the few. You will not continue to survive. It will keep coming. It is endlessly persistent."
Do I? How's he selling it? Do I buy it?
Roll an insight check.
John, does your character know Chultan?
He does. He's Chultan.
Okay.
So from what you can tell, from his voice inflection, from the little bit of panic in his eye, he's telling the truth. He's being earnest with you.
Has Tizala heard of this? Uluu Thanongh?
Make a history check.
Oh God.
It's Uluu Thanongh. You vaguely remember something like this as a children's bedtime story. It's kind of like Chultan Boogeyman, Chultan Boogeyman, yeah.
Okay.
Like Uluu Thanongh's gonna come get you in your sleep if you're not good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if it's like that, then I'll be like, "Oh, come, friend. Surely you don't believe in that. We've seen crazy things out here. We've fought things you wouldn't believe. I mean, that you're talking about, the boogeyman. Come on."
Make a persuasion check. He looks you dead in the eyes and says, "You do not know what you speak of."
I really don't.
If you
I'm gonna
want to follow me.
I'm gonna, and as this is going on, I'm gonna be like, Tizala, what's going on here? Like, what are we afraid of? Because I'm not obviously they're talking in. I don't know. Chultan.
Is he more like from a tribe like Tizala's character, or more like a city folk?
Definitely not city folk.
Not Chultan City, not like City. Okay. Well,
Not even from a Chultan City standpoint.
I mean, after a quick once over, I feel like this guy knows what he's talking about. He at least believes. This thing he talks about, it is a demon from Tales. I have heard of it. It's not out of nowhere. But Music tells me I think
Sorry.
we should go. The jungle sings.
So where does he want to take us?
So as y'all are having this conversation, that droning sound that you heard earlier
Oh, no.
starts to get a little bit louder.
Do you see that?
You must come.
Music changed.
Gather your things.
Well, we either stand and fight or follow this guy.
Follow him where?
Right?
To my village. I will take you. And as he's doing this, he's starting to light a torch.
Let's go.
Okay.
I say let's go.
Does he not come to your village?
Repeat that.
Does this creature not come to your village?
We have built a safe place to live. Cleared all the foliage, nothing for it to possess.
Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna.
what do you guys think?
Pass without trace on all of us. Tazala, it's dark now, and the guy is like lighting his torch, and just as it like sparks up and lights everyone's faces, from Tazala, you see kind of the opposite happening, and little creepy shadows kind of envelop all of us as we start to do whatever we're gonna do.
Okay. Yes, gather yourselves. We must leave now.
Wait.
I'm going to start following him.
Is everyone going? Sarge is still off in the back, by the way. He hasn't heard any of this.
He has not.
Oh shit! It's hut. I forgot the hut. Can we just get in the hut?
Yeah, I don't know if I trust this guy.
I was trying to get to see if I could trust him through rolls. I don't know if those were sufficient.
Wait, why really Scott?
That roll was pretty good.
Scott's still on Discord?
Yeah, I'm still here. I don't know what just happened. Yeah, I'm back.
I guess we're following this guy.
I'm down to stay and fight, even as TPK. I'm down to follow him.
I mean, 3 sessions with the character's a lot, so.
Which was my insight? Are those 21 on insight? I believe him. History, I've heard of the thing. I don't know.
Although I will say we have not gotten a long rest yet.
That's true.
Since our last fight. And so.
Yeah, but you only had one fight in that day.
I mean, well, yeah, but I'm not. I guess. Yeah, I'm down to quite a few spell slots.
Same.
All right, what are we doing? The droning is getting louder.
I'm following the dude.
Yeah, I guess we follow him.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna run over to Sarge and tell Sarge, "Hey, we're.
Don't cast that.
I think we're getting out of here."
Yeah, stop his ritual cast, and instead, since we need to move quickly, I guess we'll probably get away. I will use my Eyes of the Night.
Nice.
And so,
Okay,
5 willing creatures get to share my 300 feet of dark vision. And it lasts for an hour.
Yes.
okay.
I ask him how far are we from your village?
But a few hours. We can make it.
Jeez. Okay.
Few hours. Are we heading the opposite way of Omo or toward Omo?
He kind of looks up at the sky to the stars that are starting to peek out. Towards...
Bingo, bango.
I know, Vomu.
All right.
That's all you have to say, my man.
I'm going to
Yeah, now everybody in the party can have 300 feet of dark vision, at least for the first hour.
I'm going to prepare a spell to cast Hold Person. At the site, I see anything that makes me feel like something has changed in his, like he might become aggressive.
So we'll just say that you're thinking about doing that, because preparing a spell is like a 6-second thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And you're also moving while you do it.
Well, I'm keeping a close eye on him.
Gotcha. So you can continue. I mean, do you want to roll insight on him as well? Just as we start?
Sure. Insights.
Oops, nope, I don't know what that is.
Okay. Again, everything that you can tell feels earnest, but it's tough for you to get a bead. Your own suspicions are weighing heavily on you. But he sees everyone gathered, has his torch lit, and turns and runs off into the tree line. You all following along?
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess so.
Okay. And the first thing you notice is this dude got some stamina. He's fast. So I need you guys to make Constitution saving throws for the first half hour of running through the jungle. Yeah, all of y'all are good. And y'all are able to easily keep pace with this guy. But while you guys are running for this first half hour, you notice that droning sound is hot on your heels.
What?
It is keeping up with you.
Okay.
Roll me your second set of Constitution saving throws, and we'll actually say these are at advantage because you got the Pass Without a Trace and you got the Eyes of the Night.
Okay. Well, that one doesn't count then. Okay.
Okay, Jerome, who's a little less hardy of body, is not able to keep up the pace as well as the others. And the droning, as you fall behind, the droning sound is getting louder and louder. Roll me a d6, Jerome.
Just straight out? Okay.
So we'll say this is right when the Eyes of the Night drops off. And so as everyone's running and you're kind of falling behind, for a moment, everyone kind of darts around a tree and then goes this way and that, and then you lose sight of the group.
Does he lose the Pass Without a Trace too?
He has to stay within like 30 feet of you to keep that, so yes. Unless y'all are like intentionally slowing yourselves down to keep him within your range.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think each of you has what's your passive perception? If your passive perception is above a 13, then yes, you would notice.
50, yeah. So, yeah, Sarge leaves no man behind.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's still behind you, but
Feet, rabbit.
Move it!
I'd say the whole group's pace is slowed down a bit by this then.
Could Tazala help Sarge, like, kind of pick up Jerome and run with him?
You turn into a flying creature and carry him?
Not yet, but soon. I can summon a flying creature.
What are you doing? Fast. Chase sequence.
I am.
He's falling behind.
I'm just gonna run harder.
Yeah, I'm slowing down just to like make sure that he's okay and sticking with him.
I don't think I really have any utility I can use right now.
Axe beaks. Summon 4 axe beaks for us, and we can ride the axe beaks.
Tazala takes a moment to summon axe beaks. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, sure. We're sitting here trying to figure it out. I'm like, I do my axe ball, and then 4 show up. Hop on their backs.
Okay, 4 axe beaks show up. You hop on their backs. Okay, yeah. Axe beaks, I think, have like, 40-foot movement speed?
At least. I know they're close to horses. 50 feet.
Okay, so as you take a moment to get everybody to summon these axe beaks and get everybody mounted, I need collectively either one person roll with advantage or multiple or 2 people roll a perception check to catch sight of Tanaka again, because he didn't stop.
There are 8 axe beaks total. 4 of them for us, and then 4 of them to stay right behind us as like
Fodder.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I need survival checks.
Survival?
Either one person roll with advantage or 2 people roll.
Survival rolled perception.
He rolled perception, so just it's the same base. So instead of it being plus, what is it? 7 plus 11.
No.
Tazala, what's your survival bonus?
Zala. Survival.
Okay. Yeah, you would have got it anyways with your first roll. So you meet the DC and you see the flicker of this human's torch up ahead, and you're able to lead the group back up to him, and you do catch up with him with the speed of the axe beaks.
Yes.
All right. Second hour of moving through the jungle. Sorry, I was trying to handle volume levels.
Constitution saving throws again.
So in the case of you're on the axe beaks now, so now you need to roll Constitution saving throws for the axe beaks, as they are carrying a load and also running in the dark. Let's see if I can.
Can the other 4 axe beaks help us before they are dismissed to fodder?
So you just left them behind. You don't really know what happened to them.
No.
Are they running with you?
Perpetually, like right behind us and keeping up.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like canary in the coal mine. Like if they go down, I'm like, oh shit, they're close.
In the case of them running to help you run, I'd say no, they cannot help. So let me find an axe speak token so you can roll.
Plus one. It's not rolling. Is it? It's not showing up. I can do it again.
Copy and paste.
I'm trying to roll it from D&D Beyond. It's only showing the beak as an option. Did that work? There we go. It's a GM. Damn it.
Okay, so this one. So that was the first one. We'll say that's for Creed. Then for Tizala. Then for Sarge and Jerome. So even these axe speaks who have they've got a faster movement speed, but they're not used to carrying a person on their back and also maintaining this speed for so long. So two of them are starting to slow down and fall behind the pack and are starting to move back with the ones that are following the group.
I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna start running again.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got the shitty ones. My color's gonna be better.
And in the last half hour, the droning is right up on you guys as you start to see with the group of the fodder behind you, as you guys are running through the forest, this entity is passing through trees, and from the torchlight you can kind of see the trees warping behind you, and the vines are kind of lashing up and reaching out towards the group, and you start to see some of these axe speaks, a vine grabs a foot of an axe speak and and it just trips and falls and starts tumbling into the ground, and these things are all coming up and lashing out towards y'all. I need each of you to make a dexterity saving throw as all these vines come crashing in and lashing out at you.
Normal or advantage?
Normal.
I freaking hate dexterity.
Jerome is the only one that passes. So as all these vines come lashing up towards you, each of you falls off of your axe beak and fall prone onto the ground as all of these vines come up around you. What do you do?
I'm gonna cast.
Stealth
I'm just gonna try to hit this thing with my
So you're gonna
warhammer.
fight.
I'm just gonna try to do just a sweeping blow with my warhammer.
Does it look like the thing is... so these things are coming up out of the ground, grabbing them, right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Do I see any other creature? Can I make out any other thing?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
So you look, and there's so much happening with regards to vines whipping up out of the trees and trees kind of reaching down toward the group and tripping up everything. You don't see anything material besides the jungle itself just becoming alive around you and reaching out and trying to assault you.
Well,
it's pretty much everywhere. And as you guys trip and fall,
I'm just gonna try to.
It's pretty loud. And
I guess I'm gonna try to like just like kick loose or kick around me and like try to get out of it.
It didn't grab you; it just tripped you up and you fell.
Yeah.
So we could just keep running.
Right. I that's kind of what I would do is if I got like tripped up, like fell on my face, I'm trying to pick myself back up and keep going.
Yeah, use my first free use or my only free use of Misty Step. Get the fuck out of there, and then keep running.
Got it.
I am gonna cast.
Sarge, what do you do? Sorry. Go ahead, Jerome. What are you casting?
I was just gonna say I'm gonna cast Find Familiar, and
that's a 2 minutes. It's like a 1 minute spell, right?
Casting. Oh wait. So I already had it out from last fight. I guess that would have already been around me.
Okay.
We never rested. Well, I don't know. It's up to you, I guess. Has it been an hour since it's casting time? Does it last pretty much indefinitely?
It lasts indefinitely once you cast it.
Okay, so
we could say you've cast it on one of the 3 days before. That's fine.
So I'm gonna send my my hawk flying straight back, like behind us, to see if I see anything.
Are you like warding into it?
No, I'm gonna send it to loop back and then come back to me. I'm gonna send it to go like at least like fly back like 60 feet behind us, kind of up in the air, and get a little bit above us. But
so you're having it drone out.
I'm having a what?
You're having it basically act as a drone above the tree line.
Yes. Yeah. And then report back to me.
Fight drones with drones.
Okay. So you give it that order. That's not all happening in like this moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you tell your hawk to fly off into the darkness to view what's happening. Sarge, what are you doing?
Sarge is going to Misty Step himself back to his feet, 30 feet away from this nastiness, and keep on running.
Okay. So Tizala and actually Jerome, you didn't need to you didn't fall. So you're still with everyone, and you sent your guy back. That's all fine. So I just need Creed as these as you just kind of fall to the ground, tumble, get up to run. 3 of these tendrils all reach out and slash at you. So we're gonna do just a few attacks. Recognize that I'm holding shift when I double click, so I don't have to. Ridiculous. Okay, so 3 attacks.
Oh god. He kept getting stronger.
I think just the 20 hits, right?
Nope.
The 16 hits as well?
No, none of them hit.
Do you have what's your AC?
21.
Okay, so as you are lowering your head and just running through the jungle trying to get caught back up, 3 of these vines lash out at you, and they hit, but it just rakes across your armor as you like kind of huddle your shield around you, and you got your warhammer on the other arm. And yeah, these things, they hit you, but they just don't do any damage. And you charge forward, scot-free, essentially, and are making your way back up to the group. And we'll do that last Constitution check as we're finishing out this.
At advantage?
No, the advantage has gone. Oh wait, I'm gonna do yours for you because you're still on an axe speak.
Guidance. Cast guidance.
Okay, yeah, your axe speak's able to, like, all of y'all passed, and you're able to keep pace, but this entity is just nipping at your heels, and the wailing chimes of this entity shriek in all of your ears. I need you each to make a wisdom saving throw. Dang, each of y'all succeeds. Okay.
What else you want to throw at us? No, just kidding.
Nothing. I have no spell slot.
Yeah, it's like, shit, you guys get
Okay, so you only take 8 points of psychic damage as these, as this shrieking pierces your brain, and some of you, like, nose starts to drip out of or blood starts to drip out of your nose and your ears a little bit as this shrieking assails you.
And that happens to everybody?
Everybody, yeah.
Okay.
Only 8 points of damage though, since you all saved.
I'm going to healing word as soon as almost like as a in reaction to that. I'm like, no.
But so this is happening, like, it's shrieking at you, because as that happens, you break through the tree line into this huge clearing where there are no trees whatsoever. The grass, there's just grass there. And it's a big, like, obviously all the tree, like, you see a bunch of tree stumps around. It's all been cleared away. There's nothing in sight for at least 50 yards between the tree line and this rock outcropping in the middle of this circle where you can see some fires lit. And you kind of burst through the trees, this thing's shrieking at you because it, as you like make your way through, it cannot pursue you beyond that point. And the human who's been guiding you kind of runs another 20 or so yards, turns around. Not this time, Uluu Thanongh. What do y'all do?
So I look around. Are we like? What is the area we're in? Is there anything like? Is there noticeable like structures and stuff like near us now?
No, like there's a big rock outcropping in the middle where you can see, like, far off in the distance, you can see some lights, and they're being kind of shaded by what looks to be kind of tents and stuff.
Yeah.
My character is exhausted. He falls over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Sarge's wheezing.
Yeah, my character falls over, is relieved. You see his hands like turn like a glowing white light, and then just touches like his chest, and he just goes, ugh, and like he heals himself for the 8 points of damage that he took.
Okay. So the entity that you can see it kind of shifting back and forth along the tree line, searching for a way forward, but not finding one, shrieks again and then starts to recede back into the jungle.
Man, what the hell was that? Can I make a nature check or something like to see like in our brief experience what the hell is this thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or it's just forest demon? What should I roll?
You can roll nature. So, nothing in your experience. I mean, you've heard of like assassin vines that are natural to Chult, and they're just a type of predatory plant that kind of grows in one spot, is known to just grab anything that's nearby, strangle it to death, and then use the nutrients of the captured creature to grow. What just assailed you was like moving with you. Nothing like you've ever seen before.
Weird.
But also, the things that were like lashing out at you, those viney tendrils weren't moving with you. Every time, like as you moved, the jungle itself became possessed, and then like the trees in front of you that were stationary started to move as you came closer to them.
It's not the djinn, is it? He's pissed off.
As far as you know, you slayed the djinn.
Yeah, but he's like, I'll be back. Or something, whatever. Yeah, Tizala, the guys in heavy armor, like out of breath. He's like, come friend, I'm going to help them with, get some water and, make sure they're comfortable. But then I'll talk to my Chultan friend. Like more information, like, okay, so it's real. the boogeyman's real.
I tried to tell you.
How did your...
He says in Chultan.
Yeah. How is your village safe? You just cut the trees down?
We have learned how to stay safe from Uluu Thanongh. From my family. I must take you to the village elder, where we can tell you the full story of this creature.
Okay.
By the way, my name is Tanoka.
Tadoka.
And it is my father's father's father,
Okay.
who originally found this creature and founded this village. But more to come when we tell you the story. Our village elder is just this way. Please come. And he starts slowly walking towards the village with his lit torch.
Nice. Okay. Follow.
Y'all doing anything, or are you following along?
Yeah. Following the dude.
Let's go. Don't want to go back in the forest. The jungle.
Yeah,
Okay.
might as well go forward. Jungle tries to eat us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he starts headed towards the village where it's all clear cut away. There's a rocky plateau. It glimmers with light of torches and cooking fires surrounded by low huts. And you can still hear off in the distance the wailing drone of Uluu Thanongh. and it's very apparent that it cannot get into here because there is no jungle for it to move through. And he leads you into the center of the village, kind of sits you down. Are you hungry? Do you, any of you hurt? Do you need provisions?
Spell slots. Thank you for your kindness. Is this the elder or just the same guy?
Same guy. He's just kind of trying to get you settled down.
No, as my
I think,
friend.
just at this point, just rest for me.
Yeah. I'll name drop the Akoya tribe for Tazala and ask if he's heard of us or anyone from our tribe.
The Akoya tribe, I'm not familiar with it. We have been pretty isolated here. We, there are only a scant few of us who even can speak the common tongue. Because we get visitors every, once in a generation who can come and teach us the language. And you can tell from just kind of looking around that, like, the village is not, it's definitely not languishing. Like, they are surviving, not necessarily prospering, but they are able to, like, feed themselves, and they seem to have, they've got kids running around. Like, they're able to sustain their population, but there is no hint of wealth amongst these people. It's like as if you were in the Amazon jungle and like you found a tribe of people. Like, these people have been here for a long time, and they probably will be here for a long time after us.
Cool. I like this.
Completely remote, essentially.
So same but different for Tazala's case.
Yeah.
Cool.
No hint of lycanthropy. Okay, so he kind of sets you down, provides food and water if you'll take it, and says that he is going to summon the elder make the elder aware of your presence. And the rest of the tribe, kind of come up and gather and are looking at you. Oh, outsiders. Who is this? You see some kids kind of come up to you and kind of like one of them walks up to Creed, like not having ever seen a dragonborn before, and kind of look at you, and they like you see they like pull at your tail. And they like scurry off into the darkness.
Like, hey, turn around. I'm gonna try to just friendly around with them, like hide behind my shield, and then like poke out.
They all kind of giggle at you as they hide behind their parents. But as you guys are, do you want to? Are you waiting for the elder, or are you trying to pack up for the night?
Honestly, I think my character would be exhausted, with a trek like that, and not being able to really take much of a break in there. He's just gassed. He's exhausted for the night and ready to rest.
Long flight.
He can't really think straight.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So with you saying like, oh gosh, I'm just winded. I'm so tired. I don't know that I have the mental capacity to meet with the elder tonight. It's also late for the elder too. Like they're the elder.
Sleep 4 hours ago.
Yeah. Yeah. The Tanaka comes back. I'm sorry, I could not rouse the elder. They went to sleep a long time ago. Please let us give you a hut to stay in.
Awesome.
You can rest and we will speak in the morning.
Yes. After a long rest. Cool, yeah.
So yeah, y'all are able to rest in relative comfort, no need for a watch or anything like that. It is a little bit late into the night. So you'll probably be a little bit later morning rising up to get your full rest. But it is very uneventful and you're provided food. So you get all the pleasures of a good night's sleep and a full belly.
Sweet.
Jerome, your hawk reports to you as you as you had kind of told it to keep an eye on the jungle. Mm-hmm. It was a little difficult for it to see through the canopy of what's happening, but it could definitely see an entity. Like again, the jungle itself warps when this thing moves through. You can see kind of like a lens distortion of, when like you do the big mouth lens where wherever it is, you open your mouth and it gets real big. That's what happens to the trees as it moves around.
Okay.
But you can see it kind of, again, it was like circling the perimeter of this clearing and then eventually receded off into the jungle.
Okay.
But y'all have your long rest, wake up in the morning, you're offered food in the morning, all the hospitality of a tribe that does not get outsiders very often. There are a few requests for like, do you have any anything that you're willing to let go of that the tribe might, they're willing to like trade you stuff for things that they don't normally have access to, like iron weapons of any kind that they can use in their fight. Really anything that you're willing to part with, they're eager to trade with you.
Spear of the Hunt?
Yeah, are you like presenting that as an item that you want to trade?
If everybody's okay with it, that's like I would make a big deal of it too. It's like we have traveled many miles to reach your area of Chultan, and we have met many strange, powerful beings along the way. This is one of the gifts given to us by Utao. But I can see that he smiles upon your people, and you have given us hospitality, and I think like it's the least I could do.
So as you say that it is a gift from Utao, all of the village members are like, oh no, I couldn't possibly. No, please give it to the elder. She is our priestess of Utao. This must be, a relic revered that only our best warriors may use. And so you can hold that off and then present it to their elder when the elder does arrive. Okay. Was anyone else offering anything?
I have a mace, just a regular mace. It's not fancy.
I have got something in my throat.
Sarge doesn't necessarily keep extra things on him. Stays pretty light and mobile, all things considered.
Yeah, after
Yeah,
the whole
like I don't
speech
have
about
much.
Spear of the Hunt, he's like, and a mace. It's okay.
Is a stick. The blunt end. Okay, so you guys are actually brought to the elder. The elders, they have a hut that's kind of built up on one of these rocky outcroppings, and sorry, the name of the village that you guys have been brought to is called Vastek. And they, in general, are on high alert because the entity is so close to them. So you can see, like, in the night when you guys came in, all of the able-bodied men started posting up in a perimeter around the village. But since then, like as daybreak broke, you could see all of those men start to like make their way back to the village. They all look pretty tired. They had a full night of standing vigil over the tree line and are starting to go to bed. And additionally, as the day breaks, like you cannot hear any sign of the droning anymore. So the village elder, as you come up to them, it's an elderly Chultan woman, and she looks to be about 50 years old, a priestess who adorns a like mask of a triceratops. And you can see like feathers adorning her mantle over the shoulders, and she's got a little cloak and little like dressed in furs essentially. And as you walk in, Tanaka says, "This is Manui, our village elder. She will hear your story and tell you of ours." And she beckons you to sit before her.
Yeah, I'll do like a little, in humility, a bow, but as we sit, Elder Manui, thank you for your hospitality. Your people have been more than gracious for otherwise strangers. We frankly was surprised at the hospitality, but thank you. How has it come that you have protected yourself from the demon?
Well, we have been doing this for a long time, and you have escaped certain death. That creature pursuing you is an otherworldly entity that our tribe has come to know as Uluu Thanongh. You may have heard of this before. Are you familiar with the tale of Uluu Thanongh?
I did, but it was no more. I also heard like tales of space whales and all kinds of crazy things. My uncles used to tell me. I never considered it as real as a threat, like a tyrannosaurus or a tiger. Like this is the first thing like this I've encountered. And we've seen some crazy stuff too. But how did
your friends?
Marked for death?
Uluu Thanongh does not accept defeat in a fight. If you were able to best it once, It will not stop until you are dead. That makes you marked for death. Even now, you have escaped its clutches again. If you leave this village, you will certainly perish at its hand. But I sense a change in our fortunes. You look like capable fighters, and we have been preparing to fight back as well. But do the rest of your group understand the threat that they face? She kind of looks over to the rest of you. Have you heard of Uluu Thanongh?
No, I didn't know. I never heard anything until today.
Yeah, this is a strange creature I've never heard of before.
There are legends of its origin that have been passed down from parent to child since the founding of Vastek. This village was founded by the son of the first person to encounter this entity. When Uptao first turned his back upon the wicked city of Omu, the people became desperate, and the city descended into chaos and lawlessness, and its wickedness was unabound. One man, Kunse, took up his young son and his only possession, an old goat, and fled the fallen city. In the jungle, Kunse prayed to Upto for water, but the skies remained clear. He pleaded with Upto for substance, but the plants he forged were bitter and sickening. He prayed for safety, but as he prayed, he heard the snarl of a thunder lizard, and he knew Upto had sent it to end his life. Cowering with his young son, he awaited Upto's judgment. Instead, he heard the rush of hooves and the dinosaur's cries. When Kunse looked up, he saw the dinosaur lying dead and his goat standing over it, hooves bloodied. The goat looked at Kunse and spoke. "Give me its flesh," the old goat said, "that I may truly become your fierce defender." Now, Kunse was starving, but he gave the thunder lizard's flesh to the goat, and the goat swallowed it up. And the goat flowed with milk, and Kunse drank and felt stronger. But his young son could sense evil, so he wept and did not drink. The goat told Kunse, "Feed me a serpent, and I may fear no poison." Kunse captured a serpent and gave it to the goat, and the goat swallowed it up. The goat flowed with milk, and Kunse drank, but his son sensed evil and did not drink. The goat told Kunse, "Feed me a chewinga, that I may enter the trees and become one with the jungle." Kunse captured a chewinga and gave it to the goat, and the goat swallowed it up. The goat flowed with milk, and Kunse drank, but his son sensed evil and did not. The goat told Kunse, "Bring me pure water, so that I may walk in Upto's rains and not grow weary." Now Kunse's son sensed great peril, and he cried out against this. And the goat told Kunse, "Feed me your son, that I may always sense the presence of man in my jungle." At once, Kunsei saw this evil, and he saw how he had been tricked by a demon. He raised his hands to strike, but they were weak and failed him. The demon laughed, for it knew Kunsei had drunk the demon's milk and could not harm it. The goat vanished and was replaced with the demon's true form, and Kunsei saw how it had become strong with his offerings. The demon fell upon him and swallowed him up. Kunsei's son saw this and fled, and the demon chased him. The demon entered the trees, and Kunsei's son could see how the trees bulged and ripped with the demon's passing. The demon made vines into snapping mouths, and the boy suffered many wounds. Now some say the weather was kind to the boy by chance, while others say that Uto saw his virtue and took pity upon him. No matter which is true, the skies opened and the rains returned to the jungle in earnest. The demon who had not been offered pure waters was made weary. The boy escaped and was taken in by a tribe that still held praise of Ukto. He grew strong and sired many children. Still the demon plagued him and his tribe, for it had consumed Kunsei's flesh and could sense when men walked in its jungle. The tribe called the demon Uluu Thanongh, whose meaning has been lost with time. This is the origin of our village.
Is there anything in that story that tells us of how we may defeat this Uluu Thanongh?
The waters of Okto, of course.
Wait.
When it rained, the waters of Ukto, the demon was made weary. We have such water within our village, and we will use it to slay the beast.
How can we lure it to those waters?
You have been marked.
We're the lure.
Well, I guess we have to wait until night falls before we can see this creature again. Is that correct?
If we bathe ourselves in the waters of Ukto, then it will not be able to sense us. That is how our tribe has managed to stay safe for so long. It can sense all man in its jungle, unless it is cloaked by this water. We believe that the entity is not the jungle itself, but possesses the jungle. So there is a source that we must find, and we believe we have found where it rests. We must attack it at the source.
Why don't we bathe in this water and seek this creature out?
Yes.
I'm glad that you are on board.
How many of your village members would be willing to come with us?
We would bring our able-bodied fighters. We think that if we can locate where it is currently nesting and bring enough fire to light the jungle around it so that it may not possess those trees, then we can trap it in a small enough cage that you can kill it.
And when is it that you want to do this?
We would do this as soon as possible.
Then anybody disagree to helping Well, I mean, I don't know how much helping this is because we need the help too. So, I mean, we'd like to get out of here, right? I don't see any other way of this beast. That's,
It is an
Tazala,
abomination to Ubtao.
Saul, Sarge, Jerome. What do you guys think?
It is an abomination to Ubtao. We are in. It is our duty to quash it. Send it back to hell.
That's what I was hoping to hear from you guys.
It's not a creature of balance. Needs to be eradicated.
One of the other Chultans who kind of comes in says, I have seen it nesting before. It surrounds itself in a cocoon of vines and branches. But if it becomes aware of our intent, it will flee into the jungle once more and we have to find it all over again. It slumbers during the daylight hours, projecting its will onto the plants it possesses.
Well, I think if that's the case, we probably want to give ourselves as much daylight as we possibly can to find this thing. Would we want to wait until tomorrow? Prepare today. Like, is there anything that we need to prepare today?
Our warriors will fan out and scan the jungle for its location during the day. They just held vigil last night, so they're a little tired this morning. But we can push them and have them look today, or we can wait a day. We do need our clerics of Upto to bless the water that we will be using to hide ourselves.
I think I'd like to watch that ritual, but I think the smartest thing to do would be prepare one more day, and then have everybody ready tomorrow.
If Tazala could be explained precisely, this evil plan, I could try to find it using a spell. It sounds pretty specific. Tap into my.
Just describe the name or name a specific kind of beast or plant. It's funny.
If it's within 5 miles, I mean, like.
You could certainly try that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay. Yeah, cast your spell.
Using all this information. I mean, literally the whole backstory to this thing. the 3-page bio. Like, yes, I try. Tazala taps in to a brief moment. I like to think of it. It's like the scene in Superman where he like flies above the earth and he's like listening to the whole city and he can hear all the humans like talking. So like that, but like bugs and plants and like I can hear all the trees talking to each other for like a brief moment, trying to zero in on the bad guy, like a creep.
Okay, you do that and you like focus, project your will into a toe, and you reach out amongst all of the jungle for 5 miles in all directions, and you can feel all the animals, which actually are fairly scarce in this part.
Weird. Oh well,
because this entity seems to slay anything in its path.
This thing sucks.
And you sense no animal or plant that resemble what you encountered. It is not an animal or a plant.
It wouldn't be an object either. It's like I need a locate demon spell. Locate fiend. Whatever. Fuck. Okay. So Tazala, like, he goes into a trance for a second, and like vines come up from the ground wherever he's standing, eyes roll in the back of his head. He'll disconnect. He's like, I don't see him. I don't see him. He's not a plant. He's not an animal. Yeah, also it's quiet around here. Where are all my friends?
Yes, Uluu Thanongh is a murderous entity. Kills much of the game that we would otherwise hunt. But luckily, it typically leaves its kills for us to scavenge.
This is no way to live. We have to help these
But
people.
with that, I'm going to take a quick break so I can get a drink refresher.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sure. Sounds good.
Jungle demon. Got to go.
Okay. What kind of preparations do you want to make during the day?
We do. Shit.
It seems. Did you decide you want to wait a day or try and do it today?
I mean, it sounds like they're ready to do it today, or he wants it to happen today. So I'm fine either way. So Tizala, Jerome, Sarge, how would you like to proceed?
Only reason I would argue for a long rest is if other people want to do it, and so I could shuffle my spells around because I don't need the locate thing anymore. Like, other than that, I'm fine. It's all good. It's just strategy.
So let's just say like we kind of like burn a day and then we get together like early in the morning. Is that fair?
Maybe plan today?
Yeah, I think so.
Is there a more complex plan than just we're bait? We just go out there and it comes to us?
The plan is essentially they are going to fan out and find where it's nesting during the day.
Okay.
And then everyone gets the water of Upto.
Right.
And then encircle it, start a fire around it, and then you can attack. So it cannot flee. And
it nests in the same place every night?
No.
Oh, fuck.
That's why they have to like fan out and find it.
Right. My bad. So are they out right now, or we haven't?
No. So you've like I had mentioned, all the people who were holding vigil last night because it was like right on the perimeter had just come back and were like going to sleep.
Gotcha.
All the warriors. So if the plan is to go today, they will be going out a little bit tired.
I mean, yeah, I think another day is like just a all-around better choice, right? Like, aside from the Red Wizards, we're racing to Omu.
Roll a insight check.
Come on.
Or investigation.
No, come on.
Do all want to do this?
I mean, Sarge can do it too. You others don't have any insight on this.
Okay.
Is Sarge back?
Yeah, let's see here. It's starting to storm up here, so we shall see if everything holds out.
You can storm? We got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing.
There's no rain, but I'm seeing lightning arcing across the sky.
I would cast guidance, but I don't think he knows he's supposed to be casting guidance right now. Then, damn it. We don't know shit.
I mean, you can cast guidance if you want.
Add a D4 to his 8.
Or you can add it to your 11.
My 11? I mean, yeah, sure. Where's my... Come on. To a 13.
Okay. 13. The original massacre that you happened upon was that of a bunch of undead creatures. You didn't see any red robes amongst them, but you the last two had left the Red Wizards, there were reports of them gathering a mass gathering of undead, and that they had since departed, and the mass gathering of undead had disappeared.
So we found that. That's what we've encountered.
Potentially. So that is as much as you can remember.
Okay. Well, I will. If I remember that, I'll tell the rest of the group. I think that massacre we encountered might have been, the backup for the Red Wizards. I think they might have been slowed down. So if we can afford it, and I think these warriors would appreciate a long rest as well, to try to fight this generations-long demon that haunts them, I think that would be the best to go out as strong as we can.
Our warriors would appreciate that. We can wait today.
I should have got another dinosaur potion. Cool. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, what kind of preparations are you going to be doing in this day to prepare for the oncoming fight?
Did you say you're going to do like a ritual to like bless this water?
The clerics of Upto amongst the tribe will be spending the day blessing the water.
I would like to potentially participate and like see if I could help them with that.
They invite you to observe.
Yeah.
But as you are not of Upto, do not invite you to participate.
That's fine.
In that process, do you share like that you're a paladin of Torm and all that?
Yeah. I would tell them this is, religion is my thing, and other people's cultures and religion like interest me, and I'd like to see exactly what y'all are doing and how you are conducting this, and whatever I can do to help you guys and your preparations for this. I'd like to be there to help out.
Okay. Yeah, they invite you to observe, and you can see that they're essentially there is a spring in the middle of their village, kind of in that rocky outcropping. There's an opening that goes down below to like a natural spring, and they take the water that's in this like nice little calm pool, and they've got a little shrine to Upto built down there, and they take the water from the spring and then pour it into this big basin that is like kind of it's a big basin in front of the statue of Upto, and they're all saying various prayers, and you can see the water becomes crystal clear as they perform these rites. And if anyone, I think it's just, I don't even know that Tizala has seen this before, but before you guys had seen Upto's water, there was like a shrine, there was a fountain that y'all had happened across after solving one of his puzzles that had granted you a boon. This is very similar.
Was that the
I think that was the professor that had seen that. So no one in this group had encountered any of that. But you see something very similar as this water is blessed.
Perfect. I think that's all. Like, I don't think there's anything else that I'm like going to be like looking out for. There's nothing in particular that I'm going to be like super preparing in this particular case.
Anyone else?
I've got some spells.
No, I think Sarge is just going to be probably resting up, observing the rituals, looking around a little bit, but mostly just resting. He's old, weary bones and whatnot, doesn't want to be moving around too much. So when you get a chance to rest and relax, you typically take it.
Okay.
Tzala has not perfected, just like catered this spell list to the encounter. He's like meditating on it, and concentrating on the spells he thinks most appropriate. Will help everybody.
Anything for Jerome?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Yeah, y'all prepare your spells for the upcoming attack. Prepare your weapons and armor. And in the early morning of the following day, you can hear a bit of a commotion amongst all of the warriors of the tribe. They're all making their way to the spring to get blessed by Ubto's water so that they can traverse the jungle unseen by Uluu Thanongh and begin their search for its sleeping site. And a few hours pass, but eventually word comes back to you that they believe they have found where it is currently nesting. And the remainder of the warriors are summoned back to the village so that everyone can gather their supplies and go to this site of where they believe it to be. And so you guys leave with that party of warriors all headed towards this site of where they believe it to be nested. And as you guys get there, the group confirms that this is where they believe it is and begin to form a perimeter around the area. And they've all got torches lit and they're throwing, you can see them kind of throwing oils on the trees in this big circle. And they even have what you can tell to be, I'd say Jerome can probably tell what this is. They've got these vials of what you understand to be alchemist's fire, where they, if it is exposed to the air, will alight in an explosion of fire. And so they prepare a giant ring around where they think this thing is nesting and then light the jungle on fire in a big ring. So go ahead and place yourselves on the map in this area here.
Okay. Tzala's gonna burn one of his wild shapes to summon a familiar friend, a fine familiar, wild companion, in the form of an owl. My owl friend. In case it wasn't clear.
I know Roll20 so little. Like, how do I even pull my token out onto the battle mat?
All you got to do is literally from the journal, just grab your token and just drag it onto the screen.
Josh, could you drag?
So I'm sorry. Is the do we need to be outside of the fire line here?
You're inside the fire line.
Oh, we're inside.
You're trapping it in.
Yeah. Got you.
So I see everyone but Jerome. Okay, so
I'm good.
you guys drag yourselves in, and one of the tribesmen points to the center of this ring that they've created and says, "We think it's in there. Go check it out."
You first.
So
Wait, is Creed going up first?
Creed just charging in?
Yep.
yeah, hold on.
I'm like,
hold on. I got.
Leroy Jenkins.
Which one? I'm thinking.
Okay, so Creed, as you run in, you do indeed see a cocoon of vines and trees that have all warped and turned themselves around into this just bundle of vegetation that is completely encasing this thing that you see in this area over here.
So before like this as soon as I get there, I'm gonna do channel divinity and like imbue my weapon.
Okay. Channel divinity to imbue your weapon. Got it.
Yep.
1 minute of that.
Mm-hmm. And then I want to surprise attack it if I can.
Okay, so the first thing you do is you channel divinity. What's everyone else doing? Seems like Theron or Scott. Tizala summons his which totem?
Panther totem.
The bear totem?
Yeah, for 10 HP, temp HP, and then advantage on strength checks.
Okay. So everyone give yourselves, everyone who's within the area that you just summoned. So right now only Creed gets it, but if the others enter into that area, then you get the 10 temp HP. Jerome's casting mage armor. Okay.
Could you drop me an owl? I wish I could just drop it out in myself.
Sure. Just a regular owl.
I'm like, I bought it. Let me drop it.
Let me give you access to that. Tizala.
I want to, yeah.
Let me drop another one so that it. Can you move it?
It's like loading. It's weird. Where is that the owl? Yeah, got him.
Cool.
Oh. Has 1 HP? That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Owl's just going to be kind of silent flyby above.
Well, 1 plus 10 temporary HP, right?
Ooh, you're right. Yes. But of course. That's
Makes it a little better.
that's cool.
Does Jerome have his hawk as well?
Yes.
Okay, bring that out. Give you access to it. Okay, you should be able to move it. Yeah, we can see you moving it. So all this happens. Anyone else? What was any other preparatory stuff? Sarge, you're the only one I think that hasn't done anything preparatory.
Not much I can prep, honestly. Sarge will just wait to go see what's going to happen.
All right, so the Creed channels his divinity into his warhammer and strikes down on the knot of roots all around the creature that you know to be Uluu Thanongh. And as this happens, I need everyone to select your tokens. And then let me clear the list. Select your tokens and then roll initiative.
Why do I only have, why is nobody else's name on theirs?
Yeah, I see everyone's name.
On the initiative, the turn order?
Yeah.
You only see your own on the turn order.
I only see my own.
Yeah, I see everyone.
Okay.
So, again, like I said, you saw pulled taut into a tight single central nexus. There is suspended this nest of Uluu Thanongh. Its mass of leaves and vines wrapped and woven tightly into a massive sphere, some 12 feet in diameter, and hanging almost 20 feet from the ground. We'll say narratively through your warhammer.
My warhammer.
Or something.
Okay.
And the form within it is unknowable, but all the foliage surrounding it, and it's this impenetrable natural shell. But as soon as you ding its shell, you can start to hear that droning noise once again. And the vibrating hum, you can feel it vibrating through your bones, bursts into life. And all this like discordant flute-like sounds, louder and more painful than you've ever heard, magnified by the creature's true presence. The sphere of plants bulges and rises and finally sheds away to reveal the creature's horrible shape. The thing is chitinous like an insect, and it's got a hunched point of a mouthless face. And above them are set two sets of large, narrow, amber eyes glisten at you with regard. Glisten as they regard you with terrible intelligence. The creature hovers slightly above the ground, a mass of thin tendrils whipping furiously under its body as it lurches towards you, chimes heralding its fury. And with that, let's begin. So Tizala, you're first up.
So I had no surprise attack.
No, its shell was impenetrable.
Bullshit.
But you summoned it.
You woke it up. Okay. I'm gonna roll something. Okay. Tizala, hearing the hum start up again, he has just summoned his panther totem and emboldened everyone in its aura, and calls his familiar in the shape of an owl, and then the hum starts going. Tizala, in kind of a fight fire with fire, you hear him with his mouth. He makes like, you know how those guys can make really cool bird calls. He starts to do it, but it sounds just like the buzzing, the humming, the droning. You know, the of the demon. Except he gets louder and louder, and then from behind him, through just seemingly out of nowhere, the tree line. It's gonna be 4 giant wasps. It's the sound that their wings are making behind me, and they're the size of like us. I think they're very large. They're medium, or are they small size? But
Giant wasps? I'm not sure.
looking it up. Medium, yeah. So they're like personal size. Big yellow jackets. I don't like yellow jackets. I'm gonna make them the red kind. They're like black wasps.
Okay.
Like the Black Hawk choppers coming in. We got backup, boys. They're going to attack.
So let's summon these in real quick. Sorry.
I don't suppose
I have them.
my familiar can be by something. No, never mind. I already know how it's gonna end. I didn't have to say it out loud. Giant
Okay. Okay, so you should have that.
Yet. I see it.
You can't move them yet?
Is that a giant wasp? Oh no, that's his hawk. Never mind.
Yeah, they're down here.
The token.
Oh, are they on the right long layer? Oh, sorry. Can you move them now? And you move them now.
Oh, I see it. Okay, there they are. Yes.
Okay, place them.
Wasps, attack. I mean, they're going to attack. Do a drive-by, or just kind of buzz and attack.
Okay, position them to attack.
For...
So right now it is 20 feet up off the ground.
Okay. We'll do giant wasp. Sting, sting, sting. Nope. Please go faster. Okay, 4 attacks. Sting. 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 4 attacks. So 21, 13, 11, 9.
Only the 21 hits.
Ah! Strong boy. Zzz.
So roll damage on that.
That would be 6%.
Okay.
Save. Big sting. I need more stings.
Okay, so the sting doesn't hurt as much as it looks like it should. But the poison, it reels from the poison. So like all these wasps come in and they're all trying to like sting at it, but most of them are hitting its hard carapace shell. But one of them happens to make their way through, and it's the pierce through the carapace and inject its poison.
Nice.
No con save. Oh no, DC 11. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. It needs to make a con save. Oh, it succeeds, so it doesn't only takes half as much damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and at the end of Or sorry, is that your turn?
That's the conjure animals. And they get their own initiative, right? And then
I think so. Yeah, I'll roll initiative for them real quick.
that'll be his turn. And Zal stay right where he is. If the familiars are good to go.
Oh, I guess those shouldn't have technically gone yet then. But we'll retcon 5 that.
Yeah, just skip them.
It'll just happen when, in the next turn. So, anything else Zala is doing?
No, that's it.
Okay. So, at the end of Zala's turn, a possessed jungle appears. So the jungle begins to warp all around you, and sprouting up from just in front of you, a mass of tree roots that are all wicked and distorted looking lashes out at you, Tizala.
She's Louise.
That's a crit for 8 plus 6 slashing damage on you.
Real quick.
Oh, sorry, and it's actually an additional 2d6.
Actually,
Psychic.
Tizala sees it coming in and slashing the psychic and does the DBZ block, and he's going to burn his reaction for silvery barbs and force a reroll.
It's not. Is it a magically distract the triggering creature? Reroll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Let's hope we're not.
Okay. So it will lash out at you again. 19 to hit.
Yes. It hits. Damn, just hits.
So it's still 9 sorry, let me reroll the damage. So it's 9 slashing and 4 psychic.
Okay.
Oh. And you can see
It was worth it.
Uluu Thanongh. So I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. Okay, yeah, you save. You are immune to its frightful presence.
Yes. I see you. I speak for Otao. You're going down.
Okay, next step. Sarge.
Alright, Sarge is gonna walk up here. This is a little vine right in front of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk away from it. I'm afraid.
Okay, as you exit its attack range, it is going to make a opportunity attack against you. $15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. Keep on going. Oh, and also, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Bad tree. We've been so good at the trees.
That's a save.
Cool.
You are immune to its frightful presence.
I'm going to... Sarge grabs his dog tag from his neck, says a couple words, and it begins to shine. It shines brighter and brighter until it expels a sphere out him with a 30-foot radius. So I'm casting Twilight Sanctuary.
Yes.
Channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary.
Yes.
So, whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere, I can choose one of two things. It gets 1d6 plus 5 tip hit points, or I can end an effect on it, causing it to be charmed or frightened.
Can you put that in the chat so we can reference that?
Yeah.
Fear me, foul demon.
And then, on top of that, I'm going to bonus action, and we're going to bring in a spiritual weapon.
Okay. So you can grant temp hit points or cause it to not be charmed or frightened.
Correct. On the end of its turn.
Okay.
Okay, so I've brought in spiritual weapon. Doing that just the second level.
Okay. You get your spiritual weapon hovering 20 feet off the ground.
Yes.
And a 28 will hit.
For a whopping 6 force damage. Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, seemingly full effect.
Cool. And I will in there, and I will give myself temp HP.
I mean, you already... So when you walked into Tizala's bear totem, you got 10 temp HP.
Okay.
So unless yours is more, you probably don't want to replace that.
Perfect. But now we have a... Just in case something happens, we've got a couple different things. This will work. Yeah,
I mean,
and that's all I'm going to do.
So the 10 temp HP is only once, though.
Okay. That's all we'll be doing.
So at the end of your turn, a second possessed jungle appears in front of you and lashes out at you. 19 to hit.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll do it.
For 8 slashing and 9 psychic damage.
Oof. Jesus.
And next up are the giant wasps who did their turn already. And then Uluu Thanongh's turn. It is going to do its deafening chimes. So each creature within 30 feet of it, which we'll go ahead and add a radius to it to see what is in range. So Sarge, you are in range, and then everything else that's immediately next to it needs to make a DC 14 wisdom saving throw or take 10 psychic damage.
Oof. Yeah.
So as it does this, you hear these piping, ear-piercing chimes echo out from its... It's like you can see all of its vibrating chitin like oscillate as these chimes just like a cricket, like you know how it like rubs its legs together, just that, but just ear shrieking. So I need I need Creed and all of the wasps to make this save as well.
Is it their wisdom or my wisdom?
The wasp's wisdom.
Do they even have?
Yeah. Here, I can do it.
Yeah, it's 8, 17, 20, 11.
It's a DC 14 save. So one, two save and 2 fail. So we'll say the 2 on the left are the failures.
Okay.
So those take 9 psychic damage.
Okay.
Or sorry, 10 psychic damage.
Okay.
So that's basically their temp HP. Yeah. And half as much on a success. So the other 2 take 5 psychic damage.
It's okay, wasps.
And that is going to be its turn. And so at the end of its turn, the possessed jungle that is in front of Tizala and Sarge both dissipate. Well, they just kind of fall away, like the roots that were possessed just flop down to the ground. Creed, you're up. This thing is 15 feet above you. It's 20 feet up.
Still? I thought you said it was just hovering right above the ground.
No, it's still high up.
Well, I'm not going to specifically climb after it. I mean, I guess I could throw a javelin at it, but I'd prefer to actually do something a little bit more. Yeah, I'll just javelin it. Come on.
Throw that javelin. 23 hits.
Okay.
And I think with new paladin rules, you can smite on a ranged weapon throw, right?
Can I?
Did they take it away?
It was in one of the UAs, but they took it away.
Oh, that stinks. Okay, 7 piercing.
Okay, and then I'm going to do it again because I got another attack.
Okay.
15 hit.
15 does not hit.
Didn't think so.
It bounces off of its carapace and falls back down towards you.
Okay, well, I'm going to pick it back up.
Okay, yeah, you can pick it back up.
And that is my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to do a discordant pulse. So again, everything within 30-foot range needs to make a wisdom saving throw or take 8 psychic damage.
So the same things again?
Yeah, same thing.
So 4 psychic.
Sarge, you got 8 psychic damage.
Nice.
Looks like only one of the third one, so it'll be this one right here.
Yeah.
That takes the full damage. But the others still take 4 psychic damage. And then Creed, I need you to... Oh, you succeeded on yours, so you only take 4 psychic damage.
Some wise-ass wasps.
And up next is the owl.
Find familiar, like, I cast it, but, like, I don't think it was exactly what I thought. I need to look at that more again. Can't really do much. Owl's going to do a quick flyby and try to just give him a quick talon attack. He can only do 1 damage, but...
Oh, okay. I mean, a lot of people would like to use the owl to do the flyby and do the help action.
Ooh, on Creed.
To give someone advantage.
I want to do that. I'll do that with Creed. Yeah, I'll send my owl friend of flapping.
What is your owl's speed?
60.
Okay, yeah, it can reach, but it can't quite get like all the way back to you. So you need to put it somewhere within 20 feet of the creature. Of Uluu Thanongh. So just move it within 20 feet of Uluu Thanongh somewhere.
Yes.
You know, like anywhere this range.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next attack against this creature has advantage.
That's it.
Up next is Jerome. What are you doing?
So, I'm going to fireball.
Fireball. Yeah.
And I'm going to do it so that I'm assuming the wasp are up like right next to it, right?
Yeah, they're just like swarming around it.
So I'm going to do it so that like kind of send the fireball kind of behind it, so that just the one wasp right here gets hit. The one to the left.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast fireball, so it's a dex saving throw.
It is a dexterity saving throw. What's the DC?
15.
That's a failure.
All right.
Roll damage.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Ooh, good damage. Yeah, that wasp is dead, even if it's dead.
Sorry.
Okay, minus 30.
He's not real, it's fine.
Yeah.
And Jerome's just going to hold his position, being as far from him as possible.
Okay, but as you do that, a possessed jungle appears before you. Oh, and I also need you to roll a wisdom saving throw for the frightful presence.
What's the range on the frightful presence?
You don't know.
Okay, is it just if I can see it, I guess? Okay.
Yeah, if you can see it. You save. You are not frightened from it. But it attacks you with its tendrils and rolls a natural 1.
Yeah. I'm just a little growthed out.
Okay, that is it for... Are you moving, Jerome? You stay where you are.
No, I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay, Tizala. It is your turn once more.
Oh, wow.
I think everyone's... Creed, I think you need to do the frightful presence save. I don't think we did that for you.
Which save?
Make a wisdom save.
I did I not do that already?
I don't think you did yet. No, you threw your 2 javelins, but that was it. You didn't make your save.
I did the wisdom saving like after like are you talking about the pulse?
That was so there were 2 pulses that were separate from its frightful presence, which you need to additionally save from.
Freaking awesome!
You are frightened.
Oh, what am I doing? It doesn't matter. I can step forward. I was using my own spirit totem's aura as like, oh, that's danger, better not go in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go into your own spirit totem. Here, we'll change the color of Sarge's so that it's a little different. Sarge's is good, so it's Green. Oh, you can barely see that. Maybe not. It's good. So it's white, blue.
Tazala, seeing the wasps and like I can't cast another big thing, so I'm just gonna keep that going. I could do the, yeah, that's the smarter move.
Oh, pooey. Are the wasps a concentration spell?
Yeah.
Roll a DC 10 Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration when you got hit by that first tendril.
But I have advantage. We didn't do that last game because I took Warcaster. So.
Yeah, roll with advantage. But you still got to make the saving throw. Yeah, you save.
You save even harder.
Super safe. Use that for my next check. So, Tazala kind of slowly steps out. He's only going to use like 10 feet of his movement, but it's going to like take the whole time to do it. Like,
Sorry, the possessed jungle is going to attack you as you leave its melee range.
I didn't even know that was there. Hold on. No, I didn't know that was there.
It's right there in front of Jerome, right next to you.
Pay attention. That didn't factor
All right.
that in.
All right.
I don't need it. Where was I? Was it right there?
Yeah.
I'll remove my...
You went one square to the down and left.
Okay, still there. So,
Okay.
So yeah. Just hovering over this evil thing, I whack it with my stick as I throw the staff of Python at the center of the action. And as it bursts out, it like soars past the Panther Totem, gaining that 10 HP. Temp HP.
I need you to make a strength check to throw it.
Okay.
What is it?
I have
30 feet?
advantage. I'm in my thing.
Yeah, 30 feet to throw that staff of the Python.
So, 18.
Yeah, that's strong enough.
Go Gadget Python. Transforms midair, picks up its 10 temp HP, landing on the thing, and you're gonna try to grapple.
And it attack in the same turn that you summon it?
I don't know. Own initiative count.
Okay, so we'll summon out the Inyoka.
Yes.
Two back. There we go.
11. Cool. And that's it.
Okay, let's sort that real quick. Okay, Sarge.
Alright, let me see here. Alright, just going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Here we go.
Ugh.
Guidance. Can I guide his guiding bolt?
You may not.
Damn it.
It's an attack roll, not a skill check. Guiding bolt misses.
Damn it.
Damn.
It always misses. Damn it.
Yeah,
always
guiding bolt.
misses every time.
One thing that always fucking misses.
God damn it, Shadowheart.
Right.
Every time.
Yeah.
Well. I'm gonna.
You gotta use height advantage with Shadowheart. You gotta hide her and get her high up to use
I
guiding
gotta
bolt.
get that advantage. Back up a little bit. Get away where I'm not 30 feet from that crazy thing anymore.
Okay.
But still close enough.
Just outside of range.
Yeah, but I'm still close enough that Creed is in my range. Then I will bonus action swing with, what is it, the spiritual weapon.
The spiritual weapon, yeah. I like that spiritual weapon has an HP in Baldur's Gate. Like you can actually attack it and like kill it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had it killed a few times. Dang.
That is a miss.
Damn.
That's all I've got.
Okay. Giant wasps.
Bite. Sting, 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 sting. Everybody sting.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
There's 3 left, right? 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 19, and 20.
2 of those hit. 2 of those hit.
Come on.
So I will roll 2 Constitution saving throws. Both save. So one is 3 piercing, halved to 1. The other one is 4 piercing, halved to 2. And then 11 poison and 12 poison, each halved to 5 and 6.
Not bad. Good job, wasps.
Hey, they're doing work.
They'll stay there. I wish they could do the thing that bees do, where they like heat up the enemy.
Yeah, just vibrate on it. Okay, so Uluu Thanongh is going to move 5 feet this direction.
On the ground.
Not at, no, still hot, still hovering, well above your reach. And actually is going to brave an attack from 2 of them, or no, one of them, an opportunity attack from one of them, one of the wasps.
Okay. Just one of them?
Well, you have to attack first, not just roll damage.
Is that not the roll? Yeah, that was.
You're rolling damage. You need to roll an attack to see if it hits.
It was a 15. That's what it said.
Oh, I see. 15 misses.
Yeah.
It's rolling both attack and damage in the same thing, which was confusing me.
Well, no,
So that misses. So now it is going to do its deafening chimes once again.
Did
Everyone
it provoke from the Nyoka attack of opportunity?
It's not left in Yoka's melee range yet.
True. My bad.
So Zala, Sarge, Creed, and the 3 wasps and Inyoka all need to make wisdom saving throws. So Creed, you take 9 points of psychic damage.
Jesus, again.
Nyoka.
And Yoka takes 9 points of psychic damage.
Come on. Or no, minus. So.
Here, I'll do the wasps real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll ignore the third one. So a 3, a 9, and a 14. Only the 14 succeeds.
The only one Sean rolled. Curious.
Very curious.
Total.
And then this one only takes 4 points of damage. Okay. And then Inyoka took... You already did the 9 on that one. Okay. Did Sarge roll? Yes. Did you take your 9 points of psychic damage? Sarge?
What was?
Did we lose him? I think we lost him.
Yeah, we lost him.
It was 9 damage.
No, because he's at 9 health right now.
He's not in Discord anymore.
It's not Discord. 9 damage total. Damn. So one wasp is dead. Two wasps are dead. One's okay.
Oh, I took those damage for them. There were all three are still alive.
Damn it! Damn it!
Just Control Z.
Control Z. It's not Control Z. Oh no! It's
The hell?
did it do it for you?
I'll just bring him back out.
There they are. One had one temp HP left, and the other one had no temp HP, and it was down to something.
One was down to 1 HP, and the other one was down to like 3 HP.
Well, one had one temp HP, and I thought.
Yeah, one is full health, and then 1 temp HP, and the other is down to like 3 regular HP. That should be where it's at right now.
Okay. So Sarge takes
9 damage, and he's unconscious.
Oh no, he's down. Okay.
His ears and nose are bleeding as he falls to the ground. I don't know if I'm pretty sure his channel divinity ends as well, so I'll turn that off.
Yeah.
Creed, you remain frightened.
So it's from just text for Clayton.
That sucks. Okay, Inyoka.
He's still frightened? He's stuck under? Is he? I can't even.
Oh yeah, Inyoka needs to roll wisdom saving throw to be frightened or not. Dang, so should the freaking wasps. I didn't even think about that.
No, I thought he did earlier. He got a nat 1.
Okay, so it's frightened.
Okay.
So frightened means you cannot move closer to the source of your fear, and you have disadvantage on attacks while you are within eyesight of the source of your fear.
Okay. Can I make, and you can recheck at the beginning of your turn, or use your action to...
Yes. At the beginning of each of your turns, a creature can repeat this saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Okay.
So you do whatever it's going to do, and then it can roll at the end.
Okay, and it's his turn, Inyoka?
Mm-hmm.
So...
That's right.
I mean, yeah. I guess he'll just chill for a second. Don't want to move away, because I'll have to move back. And then try to make...
I mean, you can attempt to attack, like, at disadvantage.
I mean, might as well. I mean, that's dumb to not do that, so yeah. We'll try to constrict at disadvantage. So 12.
12 misses.
Nat 20.
And roll wisdom save.
Yeah. 12.
Still a failure. Or no, DC 12. Still, you succeed.
Good snake. Good snake.
No longer frightened.
And that's it. The owl also help? Is he still good where he is? Does he need
The owl needs to roll its wisdom saving throw as it is frightened, or potentially frightened.
11.
Failure. It is frightened.
Owls are supposed to be wise. This is...
So it cannot move closer towards its source of fear.
That's fine. Can it still help? Does it affect...
It has to get within melee range to help.
Nah. No, it's good. I don't know what to do. So we're good.
Okay, so it's frightened this turn, but it can roll its save at the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Well, technically, it probably should have rolled the first time it did its attack. So you can go ahead and roll another save to see if it saves this turn.
No.
Yes, still afraid. Creed, you are frightened of this creature.
Can I not be frightened anymore?
Please.
At the end of your turn, you can try again.
Okay. Just curious, like, can you describe the tree that? Well, what can I do while I'm frightened?
You can attack it at disadvantage.
Okay.
And you can move away from it, but you cannot move closer to it. Okay, so can I do something to potentially get it closer to me if that I'm not moving towards it? Yes. Okay. Can you describe the tree that it's in? It is floating up above the trees right now. It's like floating in between trees. It's floating, so it's not like attached to the trees or anything. No, like it's hovering. Okay. Well, that limits me fairly significantly. Let's do another javelin throw. Okay. So roll at disadvantage. Well, does something give me advantage? Didn't somebody say that? Like I get advantage? Nothing has hit it since the. The guiding bolt didn't hit, so no. Okay, so at disadvantage. Oh no, the first flyby, nothing has hit it since the first. No, the wasp hit it since the first flyby. Well, and I hit it with the javelins. With my first javelin. So roll at disadvantage. Okay. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. All right, I'm gonna do it one more time. Oh yeah, you got 2 attacks. One. Do another one for a disadvantage. No.
He's rolling the 2D.
So I rolled.
Oh, I see. Yeah, 19 hits. 19. Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. Oh man, I wish I could smite this son of a bitch. Okay. All right.
That's up to JD.
I don't know. I feel like throwing javelin is a smiteable offense.
I 100%.
I mean,
I say you can smite that bitch.
Yes. Oh, and he disappeared. You've lost Scott again. I know what the fix is, though.
So 7 piercing.
Oop, there he is.
Sorry, guys. My internet is just giving me a hard time.
No problem. All right. And then you smite for an additional 9. Okay. No. For an additional 15. I did a level 2 smite. Sorry. Okay.
Finally.
Yeah, this creature is looking a little beat up. But as you do that, the smite pierces its underbelly, and it lets out this deafening chime once more. Son of a bitch.
Chimes.
DC 14 wisdom save, 9 psychic damage.
My wasps. My beautiful wasp.
Okay.
Everything.
Gosh, that's.
So this one for sure is dead. Because even if it failed. And this one also, if it fails, dies.
Yep. And then Nyoka. Yes! Nyoka. Fucking clutch.
Okay, so this one takes... That one's... Plus an additional 8. And Yoka saves, but still takes 4 psychic damage. Sarge fails a death saving throw. So mark 1 failed death saving throw for Sarge. And then your owl, I think, will die even if it succeeds.
What's the damage?
It's 4 even if it succeeds.
4?
It's 9 if it fails, 4 if it succeeds. So the owl's dead. No, the owl has 10 HP.
Yeah. Wisdom, but he sucks at wisdom.
Yeah, so owl fails, so it takes 9 psychic damage. And then Tizala, you also need to roll. Nine psychic damage.
Okay, is that the end of my turn?
So that happened at the end of your turn.
Yeah, so now I can roll for not being afraid of this thing?
Yes.
Is that Constitution?
It's Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Save. You are no longer afraid.
Yay. Okay.
Damn it. Okay.
So Sarge has got 1 failed death saving throw.
Oh boy.
Next up, Jerome. Oh, and since Uluu Thanongh just took its turn, this is gone.
So right now, he's still up in the air, right?
Yes.
It is still up in the air, yes.
How high up?
20 feet up.
I'm going to cast another fireball, but I'm going to do it high up so that the bottom of the fireball envelops him.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's going to be a 15. Where is it?
15 dex saving throw?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a fail.
Yes.
32 fire damage. Oof.
Feel the burn.
Yeah, that definitely feels the burn on that one. Not looking good. As you cast your fireball on it, it tries to summon, will all of the vines to envelop it and protect it, but the intensity of the heat just burns all the trees away around it, and it is just left bare with all these burns all over it.
Yes.
But as you do that, it summons up another vine right in front of you to attack you.
Okay.
It's 23.
I'm gonna cast shield.
Ooh, nice.
What does that bring your AC to?
That's a good point. Maybe shouldn't even cast it. Yeah, it brings it to 20, so it's not worth it.
Okay, so you take 9 slashing and 8 psychic damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll stay there.
Okay. Tizala.
Everyone's hair on the back of their neck starts to stand up, and as Jerome takes that damage, Jazala's damn it, there's still a vine over there. Exactly over where the panther, a cloud starts to develop, and Tizala's eyes start to spark out, electricity going everywhere. His his kind of dreadlocks that are always, draping down. They kind of Super Saiyan up a little bit, and not mechanically, because I don't want to leave this guy's face, but he floats up just a hair, with static electricity, and he's going to shout out to the demon, "Demon, you took my animals, and now you're gonna fry!" And he's just gonna lean into the fireball, but he's calling lightning, and with both hands, he's calling down, and a bolt comes down from the developing cloud above. And that's I'll just do it.
Okay, draw the square in which it's like a 10-foot square, right? That you
60-foot cylinder. So.
Yeah, but it occupies, like, I think it hits a 5-foot square of.
Oh yeah, when I call it down, yeah.
So yeah, just show where you place that 5-foot square.
Make a square. Creed, I can't.
Is it 5 or 10 feet? I don't know.
I'll put it on the.
Because Creed is currently occupying the southwest quadrant of this creature.
I just want to show the thing.
Dexterity save. Okay.
Oh, you do see it? Oh, it is.
I don't see your square. No.
There we go. That's what I was trying to do. The square. No. So square where it's safely. So is anyone under this square?
Within 5 feet of that, each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. So choose a point.
This is really hard to move.
I mean, you can put it right here.
I'm trying to. It's hard. Okay.
There you go. Okay.
There we go.
All right. So, dexterity saving throw.
4.
Failure.
Very good. So 20.
For 20 damage. Oh, geez. Wait, no. Only 18 plus 2. What's the plus 2?
I have no idea.
Did you roll it at a higher level?
It's at 3rd level.
It's a 3rd level spell, I thought. Oh, right.
Yeah, it is.
So it's 18 damage.
Yeah, I don't know what the 2 is.
Yeah, me either. Okay, 18 damage.
It's like different lightning,
Oh, yeah. This lightning comes down on it. It comes down, hits the carapace. All the lightning tendrils like flare out to all of the like roots and trees that are all around it that it's possessing, and constantly like writhing around it. This thing is tremendously injured.
Yes. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's it for Tazala. Sarge needs to make a death saving throw.
I'll heal him next time if he's not up.
Death save. That's a 10. That's a success. So he's got 1 failure and 1 success.
I've always got healing word in the chamber.
Next up is this creature's turn, and it's going to move closer so that it can envelop Jerome in its presence. Inyoka can make an attack of opportunity.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Inyoka. Constrict him. He's like, where are you going?
It's a miss.
Inyoka.
And it is going to deafening chime once more for 12 psychic damage.
So Inyoka, wisdom. Nice. Owl.
Okay, Inyoka saves, but still takes 6 psychic damage.
The owl's poofs.
Owl's gone.
6 damage.
Any Creed. Sarge fails another death saving throw. I need Jerome to roll death save as well, or a wisdom save.
That's it. That escalated quickly.
Yeah, Sarge is about to die.
No, he won't.
One more death save.
As long as I can get another turn, he's good.
Jerome, you take 12 psychic damage. Creed takes 6 psychic damage. Tizala takes 6 psychic damage.
Whew. Okay.
And that is its turn. And Yoka,
Okay. Same thing. Mississippi over here. Okay. He's good. Maybe get close, like try to get closer. Is he?
Yeah, you can have him slither closer.
Yeah. And then that's it for him.
Okay, at the end of its turn, in Yoka, or another discordant pulse.
Fuck.
Oh, I hate to do this to Charge while he's out.
I didn't expect so many things in between turns. Does anybody have a potion?
Yeah.
We do have a potion of healing, don't we?
Just throw it at
Do we
him.
not buy?
Throw it at
Do we
him.
not buy one?
We got.
Yeah, I mean, y'all have.
Yeah,
I think y'all do have some potions of healing.
What's in the bag of holding?
It doesn't say potion of healing. Might be higher up. There's no healing, really.
Yeah, I have no healing.
Where? I thought we bought some. I don't see any.
No.
Come it. I have no healing.
Was there healing?
Yeah. Josh, I want to watch that movie. I have no fire. I have fire. I can use a fire. But I have no fire.
Yeah, I'm sorry for Sarge, but yeah, it does a discordant pulse again.
Wait, why does it do another pulse?
It's legendary actions.
Like what?
It just
Is that
had
on
its
its
turn.
turn?
It just had its turn, so it's legendary actions recharged. So Sarge expires, and all the rest of you need to roll a wisdom saving throw, or take 9 psychic damage.
When you say expires, did Sarge just die?
Yeah.
Here, that's.
Jerome takes 4 points of psychic damage.
Jerome is on.
Tizala takes 4 points of psychic damage.
I take 9.
You take 9, yeah.
Actually,
I already took it.
I mean, y'all are level 5. Revivify is a spell you should have access to at this point.
Yeah, I have it. I can. We have to sleep, but yeah, I can. What does it have to be like?
I think it requires a gem of, like a diamond of 300 gold's worth, though.
Yeah, but with the curse, we can't revive him, right?
Oh, that's true. He's gone.
Like, that's the
I
whole
also
point.
don't have it right now. I don't have the spell right now, so I would have to. It doesn't matter. Oh God, I would not. I would have cast Healing Word last round if I knew there were going to be fucking thing after thing after thing while the guy's unconscious. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
So this is my fault.
I need a wisdom saving throw from Minyoka.
He did 19.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So that's only 4 points of psychic damage. And...
Couldn't. Fuck.
Yeah, that's just the way it is, man. Next up is Creed.
Okay. Ooh, I did do that. All right. So throwing
You are
some
not
more.
frightened.
Throwing some more stuff at this guy. Is that
So
it?
you just saw this another shrieking, chiming pulse go out, and with that you see Sarge go. And you see him kind of convulsing on the ground, and then he slowly stops moving. What do you do?
I throw a javelin at this sucker because I can't do anything to help him now.
16 misses. You throw the javelin and it bounces off of the carapace of this creature. You throw another one, and it also it sails past off into the jungle beyond.
Okay. I'm gonna put earplugs in. I'm gonna fashion some earplugs out of some soil and put that in my ears so these shrieks are not as bad.
That would be an action to do, which you just used yours to attack.
Okay. Gosh, my internet blows tonight.
At the end of your turn, the another possessed jungle appears next to you and makes an attack against you. 16 to hit,
Yeah.
which misses it.
Doesn't do shit.
Next up, Jerome is unconscious, right?
Mm-hmm.
So roll a death save. That's a failure. Next up is Tizala.
Okay.
You want to try to get Jerome up?
Oh, which I think you need a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on the Call Lightning, which you should have advantage on. Yeah, still got Call Lightning.
So healing word. I'm gonna cast healing word at 2nd level.
Okay, Jerome, 9 points of healing. That's a bonus action.
And then the same spot for the lightning. This guy. Bringing it down.
Okay.
Tizala freaking out. Sarge just went down and he didn't use healing last round. So it's his fault.
Okay, use your roll damage on the Call Lightning. And it was a dex save, right? That's a failure. So 23 damage of lightning to Uluu Thanongh, who tell me how you kill him.
So is the carapace there at all? Is there anything left? Or it's just a swirl of what does it look like?
It's almost like a very insectoid looking creature.
Yeah, so
But yes, it's the carapace is still tell me how it kills it.
Yeah, comes down from the sky and enters the exoskeleton, and it's it makes a connection for a few seconds, and it's it dumping all this voltage into it as it's charging up, and then finally just explode to a million pieces, blood everywhere.
Okay. And as that happens, all the Chultans nearby, finally. You can see them all cheering at the destruction of Uluu Thanongh.
I'm going to run to Sarge's side and see if there's anything that can be done, or start keep his body. I don't know. He wasn't here to make his own death save rolls. It's not right. So we got to do something.
Well, it unfortunately there weren't even death save rolls. It was just if you take damage while you're down, it's an automatic fail.
So we'll try to get him to these people to see, like, hey, we killed your generations old demon. Please help our friend. Is there anything you can do?
We'll actually end the session there so that we can. We'll start the session with that roleplay, but otherwise, a exciting fight.
Right?
That was crazy.
We have bad news.
Hey, what do you say?
You just went down. We'll hear you. Eventually, we have bad news.
You died.
Oh my god.